Hey guys, so today's date is 7th, 8th, 5/24. We are recording this in the 12 a.m. in the morning. So we started this recording, trying working out on this from like 10, 10 p.m. in the night, like midnight, on 7th of May with couple of trials. Yeah, this is the second run, and yep, we are going with the intro video. This is our project on the screen, and we have named it as AGE, which stands for Alpha Gen Engineers. And the tagline is un- uniting the innovators of tomorrow, right? So basically, our plan is to unite all the Alpha Gen engineers and work on projects, different kind of projects together, grow in the field by studying the topics which we are struggling. And so there are a couple of things, right? Starting this. So initially we me and my friend gone through the course and like we couldn't find the best out of it. And like later then we realized let's start this thing, right? So why we are starting this now? Because we wanted to work on projects, and basically when we wanted to work on projects we uh, realized that we weren't capable of like working on it because we lacked few topics like which we weren't aware. So in order to gain that like advanced level skills, uh, we started this, right? So initially we'll be going through from basics to advanced, right? So in order to go from basic to advanced, we need to follow a particular path, right? So we cannot just jump from 1 to 11, right? By adding one in front of it. It's life is not that easy, right? Like you can just gain basic skills and then jump off on a project which has an advanced level requirement, right? And the real world real world requirements are pretty much different what you would be learning at any universities or college these days. So you will have to jump from like small to big by taking small steps, some couple of big steps in middle, right? Just like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, right? And then you will finish later on reach on to like levels, right? And these are the things which we need to keep in mind by taking some time off from your daily life to schedule and then work on yourself, right? So working on yourself is like basically you are upskilling and then you are working on your things which you weren't aware of. You will be like dealing with bugs, problems, and then couple of topics you'll come across while doing research and development work on a project, which you might not be aware of, right? And then you will start to research and learn through couple of videos online, courses different by referring to links, GitHub profiles, you code problems, HackerRank problems. Like, why you would be doing that? Like, because you need to ask it, right? So all these couple of things you will come across will help you grow. So how you grow with us, right? That's the $1 billion question, right? Because basically you're giving 1 hour of the work, which will come on later on, right? So we will be going to Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python, right? In these things, you would have like a lot of topics in order to go from basic to advanced, right? You might be questioning that, okay, these we have might have gone through a couple of other courses and like what's different which we are working in, right? That's even we are not aware of, right? Which because we might not know like what are the topics we might be struggling or what are the topics we might be struggling until we sit and work together, right? On it. And that's why we need to work on different tools. and projects. We need to upskill and go on to portfolios, build resume, and like that's the path you're taking in order to reach a job interview where you need to mm, give answers to interviewers' questions, right? That's what you have to pass and in order to get a job, right? Nobody's like sitting and offering jobs to people for free, right? They are sitting there to like provide you jobs, but on what basis, right? Your skills, your experience, your projects you have worked on, your profile, which you're showcasing on like different other social media platforms, right? That's the proof of work which everyone would look for. And in order to build that, we need you need to work on it. And like if you're not working on it, then brother, you're at a wrong place, right? You need to work on it, like no matter what. Like people will give you job on basis of proof of work, basically these days. Master them like get into, right? So you need to be aware of couple of tools in order to work in a job field and like which should satisfy job requirements. Like every job comes with the job descriptions and requirements which you need to satisfy, right? Only then you will be able to apply it for a job, right? And you cannot just, okay, oh, I got a job, then I will apply and get one, right? No, you won't do that. You will basically look for a job description and then look for the requirement. Okay, these things match with, like, you will do a couple of ticks and then apply for it, right? So similar way that will have list list some of the couple of tools, languages, programming skills, communication thing, everything that which will require you to like uh, pass through the job interview and the job requirements for any company or workplace, right? So in Microsoft, we will be dealing with Excel, uh, Power BI, and SQL. For SQL, you will be dealing with SSMS, basically. Which all these softwares are free, basically, on internet, and you can just work on them. But yeah, pro versions are basically paid, and you might have to pay for them, like basically to skill, right? But the free versions we can, which we can work and like go to advanced level pretty much at some stage, and then later on when you are into the company and like basically paying for your own work, then you will be getting the full level subscription from your own company to work on. Then you can like deal the deal directly with the pro level uh, tools section, right? And in Google, you will be dealing with Google Sheets, which is used by most of the people nowadays in order to because it has a multiple sections, features, which are basically able to you can basically work with by collaborating with your fellow mates through links by sharing it with them, right? And then you have collab by working on Python, right? You can work on Python with your fellow mates online by sharing through the link, right? And Tableau, basically the alternative of Power BI for the new workspace, which a lot of companies are using these days, like competitors of one or the other company, right? Because that's uh, uh, like new get set up in the field of Power BI, competitor of Power BI basically, right? And GitHub is like your portfolio part. So GitHub basically deals with your portfolio, your skills, your daily basis, like proof of that's where basically the proof of work which it will be dealing with. So now comes the best one. What's the best one? The best in alpha engineer, right? So at the end of it, you need to be the best. if you're working at any workplace, right? So if you're working and you're stuck with a bug, nobody wants to, first place, nobody wants to sit with a bug for a lot of hours, right? If you're dealing with a bug, you are just trying to God that somehow I need to just get it through. Like, but until and unless you're experienced enough to um, have a past experience by dealing with the similar kind of bug, you cannot basically just get it through until brainstorm or get the help of an expert, right? Only your fellow mates in your company can help you. And we basically want you to be that particular fellow mates for someone dealing with that work in their workplace, right? That's the reason you should be the best. And to be the best, you need to gain a lot of experience, get to the advanced level, have a lot of experience by dealing with bugs, dealing with problems, formulas, which any tools or softwares will require, right? So when these things are required, when you need, you wish to be the best, you need to work hard. When you need to work hard, you need to put a lot of hours. When you're putting a lot of hours, then you're basically stepping up every day, every moment. At that point of time, you might be putting a couple of hours behind one single work, but later point of time at your workplace, you will be like, okay, I had put a lot of efforts back then, but today it's the moment when I just put like just few seconds and you are done. Why? Because back then you had put a lot of efforts, a lot of hours burning through dealing with uh, finding help on internet, researching, then developing, improvising through the code, or maybe dealing with the software tools, finding solutions online. Why? Because back then you are work today, you just need recall and then get it to yeah, that's what when you should have time, right? When you have time limit, basically you know like okay, I need to get this one through like couple of minutes because we will have a time frame for your project work in a workplace, right? And that's why for our project also we are keeping a time limit on a daily basis. Then now we are getting on meet. So we are sticking to 60 minutes. We would be sticking to a week plan, basically day or a weekend. Depending upon the schedule and requirements, we'll be going with our fellow mates of the community. If they require day, if they require weekend, we'll be going through accordingly. So we are basically keeping our whole thing on Discord because it's the best place after doing the research work, comparing different platforms and features and our own project requirements for the best communication to work on with fellow mates together. So in order to keep things hassle free, we are just going with a couple of topics, groups, category segregating them, and then using the voice connect feature to like get on call with fellow mates like just in couple of minutes. Then we have a meeting feature on this thing. So we need not install multiple apps to do all these kind of stuff, right? Like just one place, one app, one solution that does the job. And we just want that, right? Keeping things simple in life is the best policy and best thing you should have in your own lifestyle. Basically, like keep it simple as much as simple. Like just our slide, you can take an example. We have like kept it to the point. Every slide is like not too much of information. We are going through just everything we need to show it to you guys is on screen, like directly, right? And we'll be going through the daily updates, daily post, and similar thing is being will be shared with our fellow mates, our daily updates on Discord as well. Similar to these kind of platforms, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter, we are not on Instagram as of now, but we'll be doing it later on once we go get an idea of how we are going with our work, right? So all the data will be on Drive and it will be accessible to our fellow mates and everything will be protected so that it's no back entry is there, no unauthorized entry is there, right? Everything is being monitored, checked, and can be undone if so, right? We don't want anything to be like go out of our own hands or our vision. Any query as of now? So, because this is a recording, after meet recording, so we don't have anyone with us. So we are basically unlocking the door of success without the help of Daya. So we don't want Daya to unlock a success door of life. And we will work hard on this project, unlock the door of success with our community members who will be part of us till the end of our journey and making sure that things go smooth, handy, and a good result, fruitful result is seen by us in the end, with all the members in our community being placed at good positions in different companies, living a satisfactory lives with a smile on their face. That's our main goal at the end of it. Why we are doing it, right? That's it from our end today. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.